Yeah, and as you may recall, one of your graduates is also one of our graduates, and we had a program recently where three of our graduates were profiling what the training had done for them. But Michelle got into the side by side, and she had the before and the after, and Dr. Okker, it was just striking. The people who were there, they were just galvanized by this image of the before the RCP and the after the RCP. And it was very captivating. I think it really uh, caught a lot of people off guard. And one of the more entertaining experiences I've had is I've had interactions with the Amish community here in the States, particularly up in Pennsylvania, where they really established themselves. And they have what are called Amish medical doctors, AMDs. They're not really medical doctors, but they call them Amish medical doctors. And their one of their core beliefs is you should not use electricity. so, so the way they get around it is with solar panels and converting it into batteries, and they've got all these gadgets. But at the core of their tenets is no electricity. And this one Amish medical doctor said, "Well, I'm going to get the live blood analysis training." I said, "Sam, you do know there's electricity involved." "Oh, I know." He said, "But I can't seem to convince people to make the changes unless they see the picture." And it was just like that changed his whole practice. It was when he could actually show them this image of where they were before, where they were after. So I my hats off to you for that, because this is boring to look at, right? But
That's visual
we don't
aspect
have that
really is.
luxury. We don't have that
Yeah,
luxury.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and so I think it's what I would guess you also can bring is not just the impact of the visual. You're also bringing, I would assume, a level of accuracy that maybe people have never seen before. How would you speak to that as it relates to your experience with this technology?
Absolutely, yes. Accuracy, the information that you actually gain from the test is extremely valuable, and there really isn't anything out there that provides the same level of sensitivity and accuracy. We're able to see things in the blood happening and indications for specific things many years before conventional tests would show up any type of imbalance. And it also helps in practice where patients come in and they've had conventional labs done and everything seems normal, and yet they feel awful. With live blood analysis, we can very easily see what exactly is going on, and it kind of helps to explain to people why, how we can have years of dysfunction with symptoms, before an actual disease actually manifests. So that level of sensitivity really is unique to live blood analysis, and it allows us, as practitioners, to start working on things at a much earlier stage. We don't have to wait for someone to, go into scurvy from a vitamin C deficiency. We can see that their levels are not optimal much earlier on, and address that
Right,
before anything serious comes, sets in. And the same goes for the other indicators that we see in the blood as well. So
right.
as a tool, not used to make a diagnosis, but to actually track patterns that relate to physiological processes in the body. There really isn't anything like it out there.